more failures before you reach success. So sometimes it's just trial and error. Even though you may have great branding, you may have great marketing, but the market can shift in the middle of what you're doing, and you have to keep your education together so you'll understand your market shifts, and that's in any business.
Hey man, I'm out here just like you out here. I'm trying to eat just like you trying to eat. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get it just like you gotta get it. It is what it is.
I'm in these streets. Check the energy. I'm in these streets trying to eat. Got that heat, about that life. I'm in these streets. Take a walk with me in these streets, west to east. See what I see, follow me. I'm in these streets.
My name is Dionnie Bolar, and I specialize in commercial apartment sales and property management.
Okay, so how'd you get into this?
I went through a diversity program called REAP, which is its real estate associate program, and that immersed me into the commercial arena, and I've done real estate in the residential for 23 years.
Okay, so before you did residential, before you got into commercial, who were you?
I was a logistics owner. I owned a trucking company with a 40,000 square foot warehouse, and we delivered freight to all the malls in Georgia, South Carolina, and North Carolina.
Wow. So you've been through a lot when it comes to this business game.
Yes.
Wow. So if you had to tell a young entrepreneur or somebody with an entrepreneurial spirit some advice or something that you could give to them that would help them move to the next level, what would you say?
I would say for your first property to buy a multifamily, which is still under the residential financing, under FHA guidelines, and you can live in one portion of the property and rent the other ones and have income coming and someone else paying your mortgage.
Yeah, but that sounds so far outreach for just a normal person that's working a 9 to 5. How do you get a property like that?
No, it's still in the single family arena, so it's still in your reach as a residential buyer.
Wow, so what if you own a house already?
Oh, come see me, and we'll leverage it to buy apartments.
Wow. So for somebody that really wants to get in that real estate game and to be into commercial real estate, they really don't have to have a lot of money or a lot of things backing them or some sponsor or something like that to do it.
No, you can do syndications, which that means you're leveraging you're partnering with other people, and you may use your credit and their money. So it's different ways that we can do the financing.
Wow. So there's a lot of stuff that you see on the internet, a bunch of celebrities coming to town saying that you can flip houses and stuff like that. How do you feel about that?
I love rehab. I rehab multiple properties and put them back on the market. We can't say flipping as a real estate professional. We'll say resale and investment. But it's great. But for Atlanta right now, our market is getting saturated. Our rental rates are 3 times higher than the national average. So the time is to buy the properties in Atlanta right now.
Wow. So what would you tell the person that had over $150,000 in equity in their home?
Say that again?
What would you tell the person that has like over $150,000 in equity in their home and they wanted to maybe refinance their house to take that money out and go buy something or do something with it?
It depends if it's your primary resident or if it's a rental property. I do not believe in pulling equity out of your primary resident unless you have a solid investment to purchase. But if our market crash, that's a different story. It'll be a great time to pull the money out and start purchasing new properties.
Listen, I got to hop in the film for a second, y'all. Listen. Okay, listen, let me explain something to y'all, man. The reason why I do In the Streets is for this reason right here. There's a lot of people in the world that have ambition, that have drive, they just don't know how to get there. And when we got people like my sister here that has an opportunity or a platform to share information, we have to pull it out of them sometimes. But when we pull it out of them, we get nuggets like this. This is awesome, this is great. I'm telling you, man, follow me, man, bit.ly in these streets. That's a capital I, bit.ly in these streets. We're gonna get back to this interview. All right, so I'm on YouTube a lot, I'm on Facebook a lot, and I got a friend that's in St. Louis, and he's always talking about wholesaling. What is wholesaling?
Wholesaling is normally off-market properties where they're not in the multiple listing service. So you get a better buy with wholesale properties than you do with properties that are listed in the MLS. We call it MLS, which means multiple listing service.
So he explained to me wholesaling is our back door into real estate.
It is, where you're gonna get a better buy because they're trying to sell at lower prices before they literally hit the market or they do any rehab to put the properties on the market.
So would you advise someone that's interested to go wholesale?
Absolutely. If you have any wholesale properties, please just call me. Call me at 770-652-9531. I would love to wholesale your properties for you.
Listen, man, we getting it in right now. We getting it in. That's what I'm talking about. All right, so I got another one for you. Can you tell me about going to the courthouse and buying property off of a tax lien?
The properties are listed on the courthouse sale every first Tuesday of each month. That's in every county. You may either go to that county or they may even have a list of the properties online at this point. But that's a great opportunity. It's better than putting your money in the bank. You're gonna get anywhere from 20 to 23% interest. So it's a great investment if you have that cash to purchase those properties.
Man, I gotta get out the film business. This is my last episode on the streets. Listen, let me tell y'all something. I ain't doing In the Streets no more. I'm calling her. I'm telling you now, I'm calling her. We gonna get some wholesaling going on. We gonna do some tax liens. Listen, we doing something. Listen, this is what money look like. Tell them the truth, this is what money look like. All right, man. So, if you had to give any advice, you've given us plenty. We appreciate it. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. If you had to give any advice, what would you say?
I always do a will.
Wait a minute.
Yes.
Wait.
Yes.
You went from wholesale tax liens to a will. We gonna
I
to me.
sure am. Because we as people,
Y'all need any glasses?
we need to take care of our properties.
Come on, get in. Come on, get in the interview since you wanna interrupt our interview. I think there was a little envy right there. There's a little envy.
What, no? What, oh, you want me? No, ain't no envy. I can move.
She was doing her interview.
Let's talk about wills and estate planning for our people.
There you go.
Because at this point, if you do not have a will in place, the state will take your property.
Yeah.
So yes, we went from liens to wills because that's something everyone needs to know. That, and if you don't have one, call me. I'll give you a code, and you can go in and do it for free.
We never like to talk about wills, and we never like to talk about death in the family, and you know, our loved ones lost. We don't talk about that, especially as a culture, and that's a sad thing. And I do agree with you. We do need to do more wills.
We need to get will. I'm getting mine done. I need to get mine. They're gonna be fighting.
Right.
I mean, honestly.
The thing is, what you're saying about the state coming in and taking your property if you don't do it, that's a problem that we overlook. What would you tell the person that just lost a loved one?
I just went through that, to be quite honest, and it was no will. So his daughter will have to pay extra taxes due to it's no will. Even though she's the only heir, she's gonna pay 2-3 times more in taxes. It just makes no sense. So we need to take care of it. And even though we may only have 1 or 2 heirs, and we know it'll go to them, but then when it comes down to the probating, we can have it set up so it just transfers to them without giving the county extra money.
Well, it's probably best to have it in a
I can't hear you. I'm sorry.
It's probably better to have it in a trust because if you do the trust correctly,
It transfers into
easier. It's even more in depth than the will. I mean, you have the will, but you have it surrounding it in the trust. That's what you really need to have a trust.
Wow. Would you suggest that someone handle that on their own, or would you suggest that they get somebody that's a professional to handle it for them?
Professional.
Well, I went through Susan Armin, so I can share that with people for free. If you don't have the money, just call and we can give you a code and you can go in. It's very simple. It's drag and drop, and you can set up the estate.
Is that more efficient than having someone prepare the trust?
Well,
I mean, that's a start.
It's a start. It's better than nothing.
Nothing there, you're right.
I'm sorry, but we never even said who you were. Who are
I'm
you?
Lucretia Ramsey. That's who I am.
So,
And that trust, that's real. Just thinking about it, a lot of people leave without a will. I mean, and they have a lot of assets. And it's a mess. It really is a mess.
Prince, Aretha Franklin,
oh yeah.
all of them left without wills or estates. And we can even go more in depth than that. Even if you have them on as a beneficiary, it transfers automatically without any taxes being paid.
Right. Ain't that something? All of this information that sits right up under our nose, and we don't have anybody to just speak out on this, but these ladies are just doing such an awesome job helping us out in our community. I thank y'all, man.
Thank you.
Lucretia.
Yes.
Lucretia.
Yes.
Hold on.
That's my new video.
I heard.
Yeah.
Listen, man.
Yes.
I got to explain.
Oh, yes.
You got to look.
Oh, yes. Explain.
Let me explain how I met Lucretia.
Oh, yes.
So, for 10 years, I've been living in my community. For 12 years, I've been living in my community. And I met her on a first name basis. Literally.
Yes.
By marketing.
Marketing.
Understand me when I say that. I know who she was before she knew who I was 10 years ago. And for the last 10 years, I've followed her career simply because she sent flyers out. I'm telling you, marketing is so key and it's so important. If you want to get yourself out there, do what she do.
Marketing. It's important. It makes a difference, people getting to know you. Because the thing is about when that marketing, when you send that information out and they see it time after then, and when you meet them, it's like an instant connection. So as a small business owner or a small person, you gotta market. It really makes a difference. That's been my lifeblood in my career, marketing. And then you get to meet the real person one day.
So I got questions for you then. All right. So and I say this to everybody. So first off, can I ask my official question for my channel?
Yes.
And I want both of y'all to answer this and answer any way that you feel you need to.
Okay.
What does in the streets mean to you?
Getting to know your community and you need to plant seeds in your community to make it grow. And you have to plant the seeds and give them water to make it thrive. So in the streets mean you have to get there and know your community and give back.
So why is there always a negative connotation to in the streets when people hear it?
But you know what? People think about the blight and the ugliness. In the street is the real deal. It's getting to the meat of the community, the meat of the person. It's the meat of the connection. It is about getting down to the root. Because you don't know anything as a plant, plants and you water that plant, it is the growth. And that's the same thing as you meet people. It's the real people. That's the street. You don't know the street if you don't meet people authentically and real, the real deal.
Which is the relationship.
The relationship.
The relationship. In the streets means building the relationships with your customers and your clients.
That's dope. That's
Connections.
dope. Listen. All right, now back to marketing. All right. So you obviously are the guru, the beast of marketing, and I give you that title, the queen of marketing. So how important is marketing when it talks about crossing in different industries, in different businesses? It's not just real estate. Let's say you are a car dealership and you want to get your stuff out there, how does it translate?
Marketing is, marketing, no matter what industry you is getting people to understand your brand and who you are. The more a person sees your brand or who you are, it meets a connection. If you meet somebody 8 times through marketing, they feel like they know you. So you could break through the barrier. That's what marketing is, bringing to your brand and connecting the dots so that they feel comfortable doing business with you.
Okay, so tell me what your brand is then, because you're talking about marketing, you went to branding. Why is branding important?
Branding is getting to know the company or the person and who they are. That's what branding is.
To set yourself apart from your competition.
Could your brand mean the difference between success and failure?
Oh, it's a little more in depth than success and failure, because success is what you want to achieve and failure is what don't happen. So branding is who you are.
Okay. So how many times have each of you failed at what you're doing right now?
You're going to have more failures before you reach success. So sometimes it's just trial and error. Even though you may have great branding, you may have great marketing, but the market can shift in the middle of what you're doing, and you have to keep your education together so you'll understand your market shifts, and that's in any business. You're gonna have ups and downs and peaks and valleys, but you have to know your business. You have to invest in yourself to provide a great service.
Life, I've been knocked down many times, but it doesn't matter how many times you're knocked down. It's how many times are you able to pick yourself up. Because each knockdown, each failure brings you to another lessons in life. I don't think when you failure is just lessons in this road called life. That's all the time. So when you say how many times you failure is many times, but it's always lessons and opportunity of growth.
So, and this will be my last question. And obviously, I'm asking y'all questions on the fly, and you guys are doing such an awesome job answering it, and I appreciate it. Without failure you won't have success. So, would you say that what you guys are doing is driven by passion or work ethics, or what are you driven by?
I'm gonna answer that question. And I've been in business a long time. Passion, because your passion drives you, but your work ethics is the opportunity that makes you. Because if you have passion and it's something that you love to do, but you have no work ethics, you can't be successful. So you have to have the two of those to get together to become successful. And for me, to be honest with you, from this, it's about, I love what I do, and I love the relationships, but I have work ethic because I drive, it's that driven to drive, to keep picking yourself up even when you fail.
Right.
That drives your passion.
Last thing. All I need from y'all ladies is one thing. Hit me with, we in these streets. We in these streets.
Yes!
Yes.
Because if you don't have streets, you can't make it.
We in these streets.
We in these streets.
Yes, we need streets.
We in these streets.
We need streets.
Hey man, I'm out here just like you out here. I'm trying to eat just like you trying to eat. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get it just like you gotta get it. It is what it is.
I'm in these streets. Check the energy. I'm in these streets trying to eat. Got that heat, about that life. I'm in these streets. Take a walk with me in these streets, west to east. See what I see, follow me. I'm in these streets.
I like my stuff real. I like my stuff raw, and I like my stuff original. And what y'all just gave me,
You had some original stuff.
so,
How did I go from real estate to wheels? Right.
I came in, you were talking about Wells.
Hey, where can we find y'all? Where can we find y'all?
Oh, I can be found at, I'm Lucretia Ramsey. I'm at Ramsey Realty Service, 404-981-7560, LucretiaRamsey.com.
Hi, Dionnie Bolar at Grace Management Group, 770-652-9531.